All right, we are in our very first Airbnb. What do you guys think?
It has a PS4. That's good.
Small.
And TVs in every
That's a
room.
PlayStation 2, but
Small.
yeah, it's small.
Really small.
It's not that bad. I like it.
It's really small, but the back is good.
It's
And the front yard. And then
2-bedroom.
it has a pool with
It
a
does.
slide.
I put my art suitcase in the closet, the second closet over there, where all the blankets are.
Okay.
They didn't go anywhere. Funny thing about these is they'll always go back to the same spot.
Wow. Hi, Penelope.
We got a guy coming to show us the drill. But those are
Okay, you can go back inside. All right, so we even got breakfast brought to us. What do you think, Lucy? Good biscuits?
Is it salsa?
Got some fluffy biscuits
Is it salsa?
and this huge breakfast casserole. This here is the chain link fence outside of the Oklahoma City Memorial. This fence was put up after the bombing as a safety precaution. I mean, they fenced things off and they decided to keep this portion of the fence up, and you can just add your piece to the memorial. I mean, it seems like families have left some things. There's all kinds of little pieces on here that people have left throughout the years. And it seems like maybe there is a race, because there's a lot of racing bibs on there too. And I remember when this bombing happened, I was in elementary school. And even though Oklahoma City was 4 hours away from me, this was the very first time when something like this happened, and I felt like it could happen anywhere. I remember as a kid, you would hear things happening, and they would happen on the coasts or in major cities. And when this happened, it just, I mean, I don't remember how old I was, but I was early elementary, and it just made me think that, oh, like there is evil everywhere and this can happen anywhere. So after you walk past the fence, you can come up this pathway here, and there is the museum inside this building. Now, we were running kind of on a tight schedule. We had just left the wedding that we had come down here to Oklahoma City for. And so we just had a few hours while things were still open. So we didn't get to go inside the museum, but at least I would really like to come back and see inside of it. It's rather large. There's a lot to see. As you can see, it's very, very quiet here. It's very serene. There aren't people running around. There aren't people yelling. It's just people being respectful. And it's laid out very well. It's a gorgeous space. And then as you can see here, there's that wall there that says 901. And then on the other side of the reflecting pool, it's kind of hard to see because the sun is coming down on this side, but it actually says 903. You can kind of see it a little bit. And that frames the 9:02 time of when the bomb went off. So the 9:01 represents the time of innocence, and the 9:03 represents the time of just all of this devastation occurring. And then here, these are all of the chairs. They are representing all of the people that died during the bombing, as well as the people that died after the bombing, the rescuers, and I believe there's a nurse, and those chairs are off to the side. And they have these chairs situated to try to recreate where each of these people were at the time of the bombing. Not necessarily where it is like on the building, but the floor that they were on. So they have it all laid out really nicely. At night, these chairs light up underneath, and each chair actually has the name of the person engraved on it. And at the time, as you can see, the chains are missing off of these poles. It used to be you couldn't go out onto the grass, and it actually is open. Didn't know that. And so I don't have any pictures of the names on the chairs, but you are able to walk on the grass now and actually get up close to the chairs. And for those who didn't know, the building actually had a daycare in it, and a lot of children died. And you'll see these little small chairs tucked in here, and those represent all of the children that died in the bombing. And then we have the kind of broken pieces of wall back here, and that is the actual structure of the building. They left that portion there, and then of course tore the rest of it down and built this memorial. And when you're here, you don't really feel like you're in the middle of a city. And I'll have all the information on the museum and the memorial down in the description below if you want to come visit it.